Friends, friends of David and Karen. May I say what a very great pleasure it is to all of us to be here today. And can I first of all apologise to you all, because I did promise Butty after his 70th birthday party, when I took the proverbial piss out of him for about 40 minutes, that I would never speak again at a Butterworth function. But I did feel that in fact it was probably appropriate that I should put things right by toasting their good health and happiness on this occasion of Karen's 65th birthday and their 40th wedding anniversary, would you believe?
Wow. Poor girl.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed for inviting us all to be here with you today. I have to say that it was worth getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning this morning and driving 150 miles here to have lunch in the Lymington Town Sailing Club with one of the most beautiful views on the south coast from the dining room. It's very lovely to have lunch with you two when you're paying for it. And when there's absolutely no opportunity for you to hank us. So thank you very much indeed for your kind and generous hospitality. It's a memorable occasion today, and it's also quite a funny occasion. It's been a very strange day for me. I got up at about 5:30 this morning, I came down to breakfast, and the lovely Annie was standing in front of the cooker wearing her silk negligee, which was quite clingy, and she said, "Marco," she said, "make love to me." And I said, "Pardon?"
Annie?
As I did know, you do start to get a bit hard of hearing, don't you? I said, "Pardon?" She said, "Make passionate love to me." I couldn't believe it, so I said, "Why?" She said, "I want to time these eggs." And I said, "Well, that's all right anyway, because I like my eggs runny." And then we were driving down. We thought we won't go on the M40 all the way, so we thought we'd hit the M40 at Warwick. So we're driving down through the country lanes down to Warwick, part of the world that David and Karen know very well. And we suddenly found ourselves driving behind this elderly lady who was obviously going to mass somewhere. I mean, she was driving so slowly she had to be a Catholic. And I was looking at my watch thinking, we shall be late. So I kept on trying to overtake, and every time I tried to overtake, she pulled to the middle of the road. And then we went through some sort of corners, and finally she pulled up and pulled into the side of the road. And as we were going past, she yelled out of her window, "Pig, pig, pig." Well, Annie's not normally sort of, given to road rage or, being insulting or rude to people, but she wound her window down and she shouted at this elderly lady, "Cow, cow, cow." I put the car into first gear, shot off and ran over a pig. Now, the last time I had lunch in a sailing club like this was a very special occasion when I was asked to speak at a lunch given in honour of the great explorer and geologist Sir Vivian Fuchs, who was being honoured with the freedom of the city of Manchester at the Royal Northwestern. As I recall, the Lord Mayor of Manchester rose to his feet and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me consummate pleasure today to present the freedom of this city to this great man. This man, this explorer, this geologist, this man who has been all over the world, this man has been to places that you and I have never heard of, this man who has set such an example to our young people today. It is a wonderful pleasure for us all gathered here today on this special occasion to honour this man and to give the freedom of the city to none other than Sir Vivian Fuchs." And the town clerk was sitting next to him and he said, "It's Fuchs, Fuchs." He said, "I know, but there's ladies present." there are ladies present today, but one very special lady. A lady who has been a great loving wife to Butty for 40 years. She has been a devoted mother to Alex and Dan, a respected mother-in-law of Drew and Michelle, and an adored and proud grandmother to Emily and to Megan. And so they say that there's nothing that Karen won't do for David, and that there's nothing that David won't do for Karen. And that's how they go through life, doing absolutely bugger all for each other. It's actually not true. It's actually not true, because as we all know, they're great friends, and they make a great couple, and they make a great team together. And I'm sure that we're all envious of their relationship and their family who surround them. So I would like you all to join with me in drinking a toast to the continued happiness and health of Karen on her 65th birthday and David and Karen on their 40th wedding anniversary. So here's to you both. Happy days. Cheers. And luncheon is now served.
I'm not a public speaker.
Christine, no, I just thought I'd come to celebrate your 60th. So I'm not ashamed to say that.
What, she was 15 when she got married?
But anyway, thank you very much, Karen. It's lovely to see you, especially those of you who travelled a short way like you, Paul.
Yeah. And there's just 3 people here who were at our wedding, and that's David and Judy and Anna. And the rest are dead.
So see you in 40 years' time.
Yeah, but who's got the better bar, heaven or hell? Make the decision now.
I know where I am. I would have been banned from there.